What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, bringing you the best of all things gaming, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content, Monday to Friday. Today we have a new CoD Challenge video for you. As you can see on the screen there, we have hit 100% in this game. We've got the 100%er challenge completed. Basically, I have finished every single challenge in the multiplayer segment of this game, apart from the Dark Ops challenges, which are a little bit different. We don't cover those on this channel anyways. So I feel like I'm in a pretty good position to give you guys some more CoD Challenge videos. We have a lot to talk about. I've got a few more topics, and if you guys have any other CoD Challenged ideas that you guys want me to look into, any kind of challenge in this game that you want help with, let me know in the comment section down below, or you can tweet at me on Twitter at BlackTideTV. But today we're talking about the Filthy Rich Challenge, which is a Prestige Perks 2 challenge. It's a very, very easy challenge to do if you know what you're doing, if you're using the right class, if you're playing the right game modes. You're not going to have too much of a problem with this, and I'm hoping that I can help you in this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is equip Anti-Up, because the challenge itself requires you have Anti-Up equipped. What you need to do to complete this challenge is equip Anti-Up. Get 10 score streaks in a single game 10 times. Now that might seem pretty crazy, like 10 score streaks in a single game, that's insane. And you got to do that 10 times, like holy man, that's going to be impossible. Not quite. If you're doing it the right way, if you're using the right attachments, the right class build, if you're using the right score streaks, you're going to be doing just fine. So the score streak setup that you're going to want to run is either HCXD UAV counter UAV or HCXD UAV care package, as you're seeing in this video. Now, a lot of people are going to actually sit and wait for your care package, but that is something that I would not recommend that you do, because if you're really having trouble with this challenge, probably means that you're not that great at getting your score streaks done or earning your score streaks in game, and sitting around waiting for your care package is going to kill a lot of time. So if you call in your care package, you have to sit there and wait for like 10-15 seconds for it to drop. That's time that you can be using to get more kills, to get more points, and to earn more score streaks. So I am using that setup in this gameplay, HCXD UAV care package, but what I do like to prefer is HCXD UAV and counter UAV, just because you can just activate it really quickly and start getting points from it right away, and you don't need to sit around and wait for something to happen. HCXD is kind of the same way. You kind of have to control it. You have to make sure you're in a safe place before you use it, but HCXD is just a nice, easy, quick 25 points, and you don't even really need to use the HCXD drone if you don't want. You don't actually have to use the score streaks that you get, you just have to earn them. So just, even if you don't want to use any of your score streaks, just put them on the lowest score streaks you can, and then just earn them, and just overlap your score streaks over and over and over again. Now, it's a pretty easy challenge, like I said, if you're using these lower score streaks, but we can also tack on a bunch of extra little helpful things that will get you to get these score streaks a lot faster. So the first thing that you're going to want to use is Seraph with her Combat Focus Specialist ability. Basically, what Combat Focus does, if you're not aware, it will allow you to get more points for anything. Basically, if you're getting score from getting kills, if you're getting score from assists, from capturing objectives, whatever you're doing, if you're earning score, you're getting double the score if you're using Combat Focus at the time. So because you're going for such low score streaks, just go ahead and activate Combat Focus the second it's ready, and you'll be earning score like twice as fast, and it will just be getting you those score streaks super quickly. Now, you're also going to want to run Overclock if you want to use the Seraph ability a lot faster. Basically, Overclock will make you earn your ability faster, and you can use it more often, meaning more score streaks more often. 10 score streaks, not that difficult to do when you're stacking all of these little things on top of each other. Next thing you're going to want to do is play an objective-based game mode, and there's two reasons why you're going to want to play an objective-based game mode, and probably hardpoint to be more specific. Basically, objectives are awesome for getting score. If you're jumping in the objective, if you're killing enemies off the objective, if you're killing enemies in the objective, you're getting extra score. You're not going to get shafted and only get 50 points for killing an enemy that's sitting in an objective in an objective. If you're killing an enemy in an objective, you're going to get like 100, 150, 200 points. If you clear an objective and then you capture that objective yourself, basically just instant full streaks right there, especially when you're using these smaller streaks. So play objective-based game modes, you're going to see a lot more score happening. You're just going to be a lot happier because you're going to get so many more score streaks than you already are. Now, the other thing that you're going to want to play objective-based for is, like I said, if you're watching this video, you're probably not that great at earning your score streaks all that often. So a longer game mode will help you out. Now, objective-based game modes are quite long. They're a little bit longer than your regular team deathmatch. Team deathmatch will last about 6 minutes, whereas a hard point will actually last about 10 to 15 minutes depending on how aggressive the other team and your team are playing. So you can really just wait it out. You can get 10 score streaks easily in a game if it's a long enough game. So I'm actually going to recommend hardpoint. I think hardpoint is one of the game modes that's going to take the longest to complete. Safeguard is another great game mode. It takes a long time to complete a safeguard round if the teams are pretty even and you're going into overtime. But on Safeguard, you're not going to get a lot of objective points because the only objective points you can get are for destroying the robot or for escorting the robot yourself. And that can be kind of difficult if you're also trying to get kills and stuff to get your score up and get your score streaks. So what you're going to want to do is play hardpoint. That keeps the spawns are rotating in hardpoint all the time. You can spawn trap enemies. All you have to do to get a whole bunch of extra bonus points is just step into the hardpoint for a second. You can get capture points. You can get defender points for killing enemies off the hardpoint. Hardpoint is just a glorious game mode for getting points and getting streaks. It's absolutely insane. I think it's even better than domination in this game. So make sure you're playing hardpoint if you're going for this filthy rich challenge. What you're also going to want to do is run a rocket launcher, preferably the Black Cell and Engineer. So these two things go together to allow you to shoot down a lot of score streaks. Shooting down score streaks, especially when you pair it with your Seraph combat focus, will get you a ton of points. It's so easy to shoot down score streaks. People are using UAVs all the time. They're always in the sky, and all you have to do to shoot them down is kind of use your Engineer. It'll help you to locate your UAVs and stuff in the sky a lot faster. Use your Black Cell, lock on, take them down, and when you actually pair that with combat focus, it's like 150 points for every single score streak you destroy, for every single UAV you destroy. So try running a Black Cell or even an XM53 if you're not comfortable with the Black Cell, and use that to shoot down enemy UAVs, enemy counter UAVs, enemy care package couriers, which you can destroy in this game. They're all going to get you a ton of points, and they're totally worth it. Like you're gonna be getting your score streaks super fast. Like I said, we're stacking all this stuff together: the combat focus, the lower score streaks, the shooting down enemy score streaks. It's all going to get your score streaks so much faster, especially when you're playing the objective. A lot of enemies are going to be playing the objective. They're going to be getting their score streaks faster, and they're going to be using them a lot more. Basically, it's just a big loop. It's so easy to get this challenge done when you're doing all the right stuff. The last thing I have for you is to use tactical grenades like the EMP, preferably the EMP, just because it works a little bit through walls, whereas flashbangs, concussions, stuff like that do not. But use EMPs and other tactical grenades and get assists. You don't need to get kills to get score streaks in this game. You can just get assists, and EMP assists will work just fine. If there's a hard point in a room or something and it's contested or the enemy has it, chuck an EMP into or near the hard point, and the EMP will actually work through the walls, hit some enemies, get you some hit markers, and then your teammates can go in and clear them out if you're not comfortable with clearing them out yourself, and you will get a ton of assist points. Again, tie that in with Seraph's combat focus, and you're just going to be getting your score streaks like nothing. Guys, that's about it for this video. I've given you a couple different ideas for getting your Filthy Rich challenge. Remember, it's 10 score streaks in a single game 10 times. It's super easy when you tie all this stuff together. Lower score streaks, Seraph's combat focus and overclock, objective for extra points and for extra time, and rocket launchers and the engineer perk for shooting down enemy UAVs, enemy score streaks. Finally, tactical grenades, use EMPs and get EMP assists. That's all there is to it. It's super easy. You'll be done this in the next 10 games easily. I actually think this stacks as well, and you can probably get 20 score streaks in a single game with these methods. I'm not going to lie to you. This challenge went by like crazy fast, and it will go by even faster for you guys because there's been a buff to the anti-up perk. The anti-up perk is giving you actually a much higher bonus, starting bonus to your score streak meter in the game now, so you're going to be having such an easy time with this challenge, and it's all in just how you figure out how to use it and using these techniques, you're just going to have a great time. So thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. If I helped you, if you found this video interesting, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're now on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and we're picking up the video content this week a little bit more now. I have been slacking off a little tiny bit. This video is coming out pretty late, but we're going to get into some more videos this week. I'm really excited. We're going to do some more golden weapon reviews. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.